Brock, it was a frustrating weekend, I would imagine, for you guys, especially Saturday night. How would you look at it?
You know, it's a learning weekend, right? So from now until after Christmas, when everything's starting to really come together before playoffs, it's going to be a learning curve for everybody. Now it's playing with new players or just getting used to the new team environment too, right? So this past weekend, Michigan Tech did come out and play hard, you know. So having that, we get to see better and better competition as the year goes on here. So it's a new start to our team here.
You guys are facing the Badgers again. Is there anything you can take from that first series and bring it to this series?
Oh yeah, of course. You know, all the videotape that we watch on them, just like they're probably doing on us. So being able to go back and watch those two games and knowing where we kind of let down or where we succeeded, it really helps. Looking at those two first games that we played against them.
The scoreboard tells you one thing from last weekend, but what positives did you take out of the Michigan Tech weekend that can be applied to this weekend?
You know, it's just, I'd say just with every teammate, right? Like, we win as a team, we lose as a team. And when we get that into our heads, we're going to do a lot better now. And we're going to bring that forward into the next games coming.
I guess, Walt, do you like the fact that you're playing Wisconsin shortly after playing them? Does it make it a little easier on you guys? Or?
You know what, I don't know if it makes it easier, but you get to kind of see where the teams are at too, right? And like, they're obviously going through a big year too, from last year anyways. So they're going to be able to see how they're comparing to where we're coming from when we split there last time.
Scored some goals last time against Wisconsin. Confident you can do that again as a team as well as individually?
Definitely. Like we look at every game as, you know, you're going out there to score goals. You got to get more goals than the other team to win, right? So it's a big factor when coming into those games this weekend, since we did score a few goals against them the first time we played them. We also do have to watch out for their scoring. You know, they come out like a shotgun, and so we just got to be ready for that as well.
Is it odd that you guys are scoring a lot of goals on the road, but here it's not happening? Or
no. I mean, that's a valid question. I don't think that's really the way it is. I mean, we didn't score any up at Tech. I think we're one of those teams right now where we have the ability to generate some offense, but we also we kind of wait for it to happen, and when it happens, we're capable of, we get one, we're capable of boom, 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 having a little momentum with us. This building here on Saturday was outstanding, and it was kind of waiting to explode, and we didn't take advantage of that. And I think that if we would have got one early, it could have put us on a real roll. So it's something we have to understand. You have to try to generate offense from the minute the puck drops, and if you can do something early and get one or two behind you, then I think that we have shown more of an ability to then throw some pucks in.
It's the upcoming series, non-conference. Anything you might be experimenting with, or
we're going to keep experimenting with line combinations. I mean, like last year we found, Shine, Hansen, and Noah in like December, early January. I mean, you and part of that is so. And my point is that you can find, when you find a line like that clicks, that can be a big catalyst for you, particularly offensively. And sometimes those line combinations click early. Sometimes you find them later. And part of it is when you're playing a bunch of guys like we are now, and who we really like, by the way, Craig had it, Volton and Colin Peters. You have to also keep coming back with those guys, with good players as they grow and become experienced. And sometimes that's 5, 6, 7, 8 games under their belt, experience. Then they're ready to click with some guys. And so we'll keep changing lines until we find some stuff that works.
What's the positive you can take down last week?
There was a lot. I mean, to me, there was a lot of things. I think, the Tech game, they came at us really, really hard down there. The first in Houghton, they came at us really, really hard down there early. We wound up coming out of that period with down only 1-0. And I thought from that point on, we balanced the game out really well, and on the road in a tough environment. and they wound up getting a goal late with about 4 minutes left, and we were pressing, trying to tie it. But we stayed in that game in a tough environment. I like that. I thought when we got down here, the thing I did like, again, I say this about these guys, they're resilient. They didn't quit. You know, our best period was the third period. Some of that is it's a 4-0 game too, but our guys played hard. They played hard. I liked Friday night, Michigan Tech killed us in the faceoff circle. Saturday night we were able to bounce back and we wound up winning the faceoff game. I thought that some of the 5-on-5, we have a chance. Tech here. I think we gave up one 5-on-5 goal the entire weekend. So there's some good things when you look at it like that. But as a coach, you try to look at those things and evaluate areas you have to grow in. At the end of the day, you're still not content with what happened. So.
Do you think a win in Madison or a sweep in Madison will be a big statement for your team?
I think anytime right now we win is good for us. I think that we expect to win. So I don't go to weekends thinking any different.